Hi everybody, welcome back to a guide to surviving stroke and brain injury. First of all, I'd like to say congratulations to Bob and Doug and SpaceX and NASA. May 30th we made history for the first commercial vehicle to transport astronauts and a payload to the International Space Station. It's the first time ever this has been done, and I just want to say congratulations. I'm so glad that I'm alive for this to happen. This is definitely history. And yesterday they safely docked to the space station, and they're going to be running tests. And again, I'm so excited because this is the next step to the moon, and then after that to Mars. So congratulations. Today we're going to be doing our exercise without assistance, or you can use a cane. I have a 4-point cane. I don't know if you can see this or not. This is a 3-point, 3-point cane. It stands on its own. So one of the reasons I got it, it's supposed to stand on its own anyway. And so you can use that. I didn't use it because it hindered me more than helped me, so I didn't use it. But you can definitely use one for support. Just modify my exercise for using a cane. This is part 3, the finale. This is the stage I'm in right now. So forgive me if my exercises aren't great. But I'm going to try to do the best I can, but I am in this stage. So, again, remember to celebrate every victory. So, I told Jessica about this yesterday, but I am so excited because I can finally do this. So I was waiting for my dinner to be done cooking, and so I just do things while I'm waiting. And so one of the things I tried to, which I've never done before, is this. Because I get dizzy. But I've been doing it, so I get really dizzy. But I can do it because before I couldn't remember how to. And I know that sounds weird, but I couldn't remember. But yesterday it just clicked and it happened, and I was like, holy cow, I just did that. So, anyway, remember to celebrate every victory, small or big. Okay? Safety first as always. And take your time with each one. The only race you're in is against yourself. There's no competition except for yourself. So, take your time. Learn how to do it right. Rewire your brain right. Okay? However long it takes, however long it takes. Always remember to do exactly what your therapist tells you to do, always. If some of these are not included in your regimen, then use these as extra exercises in addition to your regimen, or after your physical therapy is done, add these onto your exercises. Don't do anything if it doesn't feel safe either. But make sure you are still taking the necessary risk to get better too. Because if you don't, you'll, like yesterday doing that exercise, I never did it before. If I wouldn't have taken that risk to see if I could, I would have never known that I can, right? So, don't be hard on yourself either. You can't get these yet. If you can't, because you will. You definitely will get these. I promise. Never stop trying, and remember, you got this. Okay? So, again, sorry for my notes, but I have to. So, I'm using this countertop because now you can use your cane if not, but I use the countertop now, and this is just for support. You're not supposed to hold on to anything. If you're using your cane, have your cane with you, but don't use it, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is marching. Remember, we did this in phase 1 and phase 2. Now that we're in this phase 3, okay? So just and that's actually how I learned how to do this. Because I was marching and then all of a sudden my elbow crossed over. I'm like, holy cow. But you can march in place. Okay? The second thing is calf raises. So use your cane, or as I use the counter. Okay? And go back on your heels. Raise up on your calves, on your toes, and back on your heels. Up on your toes, back on your heels. Up on your toes, back on your heels. And I only do this now without counter because I have that ankle roll. Before I didn't, so I always had to hold on. So one of these reasons I'm doing this is for heels again. Okay, now your side leg raises. We did this in part 1 and part 2, now in 3. Okay, so you can do this with your band too, or you can do it without anything. I do it without anything because my balance is not what it needs to be. Those are side leg raises. Now, kick leg back. Okay, again in part 1, part 2, and now in part 3. I do 10 each side, but I always do both sides. It's important for you to do both sides. So you keep your foot flat, don't put your toe, and just kick it back. This is good for balance, and it also gives some versatility and stretching the leg. Okay, flamingo stance. I did this with the walker last time, and I just use the counter for support if I can't do it. But I use both legs again. So you want to stand on one leg. Again, it's important to have your ankle roll. But again, those are called flamingo stance. Okay, next are your squats. So I hope you know what a squat is, but it's just going down and forth. Your goal is to try to get your thighs level with the ground. I'm not there yet, but I'm still doing it. Always keep your head up too, it helps your balance. Because if you look down at the floor, for me anyway, I lose all my balance. So these are squats. Okay, I do 10 of those. And then next is lunges. So put your hand on your hips and lunge forward. Again, the goal is to get your thigh level with the ground, but not there yet, and my balance sucks. Almost fell. Again, with your head up, because for me anyway, I lose all my balance. So those are lunges, and then This one is getting better, but it's for looking when you're crossing the street. I cross the street to go to my mailbox, and I still have to stop sometimes and check that no cars are coming. Because when I'm walking, I lose balance if I turn my head. So, but you put one foot forward. Again, with your cane or the counter. And then it's side, side, up, and down. You know when your tummy drops on a roller coaster? That's what it's like when I'm coming down from looking up. I don't know how to explain it. So then use your other foot. Get stable first. Okay, and then turn. And turn. Look up. And down. I try not to grab on, but it's still scary. But I do those about 10 times, twice a day. Then the balance beam walking. Your favorite. We did this with the walker. Now we're doing it without any assistance or a cane. Okay, so put heel toe. 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 But always have something near you. So remember, safety first. And I'm doing it in my kitchen, but usually I do it in my living room. There was enough room to show you. But in case I fall, I have the carpet instead of hardwood. Okay, now it's backwards walking, just like with your walker, but without your walker this time, no assistance, and you're just going to walk back. It's so weird because I have to focus on walking backwards. It doesn't make any sense, but I have to tell my brain to walk back. And it's like the messages aren't reaching my legs sometimes, but that's why it's important to rewire your brain. Okay. Now, this is really challenging. It's called a slow burpee. And I want you to take it slow the first couple of times. I still take it slow because it's like really challenging for me. But you're going to stand your legs a little bit further than your shoulders. You're going to squat. And you're going to go to the ground. You're going to pop your legs back. And then forward. And then up. So that hurts my back, my legs, everything. But that's the slow burpee. So again, slightly larger than your shoulders. You're gonna pop down, pop your legs out, and then up. Okay. That is still really challenging. Remember, I'm still in this phase. So it's not going to be perfect. Oh, another one of my favorites, the necessary. This helps me to jump, okay? So if you want to jump or skip or run or do anything like that, you're going to have to do pop squats. So it's the same idea as a squat. And then you just pop up. This helps with balance and jumping. When I first started it, I couldn't even come off the ground, honestly. But I just kept doing it, and finally I'm here. But obviously I still need the counter. That was pretty good. Yay! Okay. Single leg lunges with kick. So these are all coordination moves that I've been doing. So this is another one. This is extremely difficult for me. It may be easy for you, but it's so hard for me. But you're going to take your left leg first, or whatever the unaffected leg is. Take that first and lunge. Okay? And then kick with the affected leg. Okay? And then you're going to do, man, that's hard. You're going to lunge with the affected leg and then kick with the other. So what this is good for, obviously kicking a ball or moving things out of the way. But I'm still doing, because the dizziness is my biggest obstacle right now. Okay, so let me show you one more time. You lunge. It's the unaffected leg first, and then kick. And then lunge with the affected leg, and kick. Okay. Those are called single leg lunges with kicks. Okay, another double coordination thing is jumping jacks. Why you do the pop spots is so you can do the jumping jacks. I'm not doing that all yet, but yet. So, takes a lot of balance and coordination. Oh, as you can see, it's not there. Okay, next is side stepping. So you want to start next to a wall. Hold your cane on your effective side. So my effective side was my right side. So imagine I would have my cane here. So you would take a step, step, step. And then the other way. Okay. Next is the curtsy walk. So I'm going to do it this way so you guys can see, but I do it the whole length of my kitchen. So we all know what a curtsy is, right? It is so hard to do. So take your left leg, cross it over your right, and curtsy. And then back. And then the other way. So your right leg in front. That is so hard. So it's front, back, back. So it's front, back, front, back. So here's my curtsy when I'm not encumbered. So I need to go down more, but that's what it's supposed to look like, kinda, except lower and straighter, probably. Okay. Next is it looking at a step. Hopefully you guys have some kind of step. If you don't have one, you can go to Walmart and get one of those exercise ones or whatever. But what you're going to do, I put the counter close and the wall behind me in case I need to grab it or fall. But you're going to toe tap. Extremely hard. It doesn't look that hard, but it's really, really hard. Okay, the next thing and the last thing I'm going to do, which I'm so proud that I can now, it's called the forward back side step over cane and then build higher. So I'm going to put the cane on the floor. And always have the counter or something near you. If it's your walker, that's fine. Whatever. But just safety first, okay? Always. But you're going to look ahead, not down, which is sucky. But this is what my therapist said. And try to remain balanced while stepping over. So the goal is to lift your legs over whatever it is you're stepping over. So you can do steps, you can step over toys, whatever. Okay, here goes. That was my forward. Now my back. I get it, as you can see. And now my side. Okay, so after I did the cane several times, I moved on to the step. Okay? And the important thing is when you're side stepping, is step far away enough that your other leg can come in. It's so hard. Okay. After the step, I just kept building and building. So the next thing I did was this pitcher. So I put the pitcher on. And again, nothing is breakable that I'm using. Nothing is going to hurt me except for a bruise if I hit it, you know? Okay. So affected leg first. I did it. And so I just kept building it up, but I didn't get much higher than, you know, was normal. So I didn't go super high or anything because I'm not going to do that. But this is important for the leg strength. That's why you march, you know. And so I want to explain too, before I go, about why how do you say, I sound tired or exhausted or whatever. Because it's doing two things at one time. So talking and doing something, you have to focus on both. So it's really hard for me not to focus on what I'm doing. So when I talk, I seem to run out of breath. And I get real tired easy if I'm talking and doing exercise. So even when I walk, see, it's hard for me to walk and talk at the same time. I guess it's my brain trying to focus on both. But it's just hard. So I don't mean to pant in your ear, but I haven't triumphed over that yet. So, this coming Thursday, I'm excited to report that Dr. Wilson will be interviewing with me. I'm so excited for this one. He has so many degrees, and I mean, he looks like a Doogie Howser, honestly, but he's only like 33, I think. But he helped me have hope again. If I didn't find him, I don't think I'd be here where I am now. So I want to share what he has to say with all of you, because he really helped me. He really did. Like, especially with this eye, it was all the way facing over there. And they never said I have prism glasses, which I do now. I still have double vision, but I still incorporate his exercises every day. And so I'm going to show those to you after my interview with him, because he did some great things like crawling and all kinds of great things. But hopefully this Thursday I'll have him on and interview him and get to share his knowledge with you guys, because I love you. Always remember to celebrate every victory. You can do it. I know you can. I believe in you. You're not alone. Me and Jessica are here for you. Okay? I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll see you hopefully next time. Bye.